Let's talk about your light codes. Let's talk about what they are. Let's talk about how they create your reality for you and how they're already creating your reality for you so that we can be a bit more deliberate in using them to create the reality that we want. Let's talk about how we can use our light codes to build the reality that we want to build. To the whiteboard. Okay, so light codes. Here you are, a powerful creator of your own reality, and you are building a reality around you. And you've installed all of these beliefs and definitions and programs about yourself and about reality that are filtering all of the quantum realm that is pouring through you into a physical reality so that you can experience yourself. You are the filter of the quantum realm and you're experiencing you as a physical reality. You're experiencing what you came here to experience so that your soul could evolve in a particular way. So inside of you is the entire quantum realm. And the entire quantum realm is infinite intelligence. It is the mind of what some might call God. It is eternity. It is everything. It is the collective consciousness of all things. And that is your origins. And when you collapse that down into a physical experience, it is being filtered by your beliefs, your definitions, and all of your programs that you've installed throughout your life about reality. And then you experience all of that as a physical experience so that you can observe it and so that you can evolve these things that you've come here to evolve and turn them into wisdom. And that is why you come in here to experience life. Now, your light codes are your awareness. You are a light being. You're a being of light, which means reality pours through your kind of pattern of your internal crystal. Wherever you put your awareness, you pour light into that thing, and that thing comes alive. You give birth through your awareness. You give birth to reality through your awareness. And your awareness does not mean your eyes. It does not mean your ability to touch, to smell. It's not your physical senses. Your awareness is just you being aware of something. So if I said to you, visualize a castle right now, you don't have to use your eyes to visualize that castle. You can just use your awareness, and where that awareness will build the image of the castle, that we call the quantum realm. That is the space just beyond time where you can use it to create, use it to visualize. It is just the space beyond your physical experience. And when you visualize that castle in the quantum realm, you are sending your own light codes to collapse potential in the quantum realm, to build this image, this experience of a castle in the quantum realm. So your light codes are carrying the information of your own state of being. So your awareness carries the codes of all of this inside of yourself. So even when you're visualizing in the quantum realm, or when you're visualizing, when you're seeing something in your experience, everything is being programmed by your own internal code, which we call your state of being. Your state of being, which is made up of your beliefs, your programs, your definitions about reality, are programming everything you become aware of. And that is what your light codes are. Your light codes are you programming everything that you become aware of as your own frequency. And that's how powerful you really are. You can program anything or anyone to be a frequency match to you. In fact, you have to program it to be a frequency match to you, or you wouldn't be able to observe it. You can only experience an energy that is you. So how do we reprogram our own light codes? Well, our light codes come from all of this. all of this programming that we have inside of us. And we program our own light codes by observing all of this stuff that's inside of us and evolving it into higher frequencies. And how we do this is we use our physical experience. This is why we are here. When you have an experience in reality and you program something with your light codes, if you can be aware enough that you are the programmer, you are sending your own frequency and information to this thing and you're experiencing it as you, that awareness is what will evolve this experience. And when you evolve that experience, you evolve that part of you that it originally came from. You evolve its origins. So say this was an experience of unworthiness that you experienced in your reality. It was evidence of your unworthiness. And when you saw that evidence of your unworthiness, if you really observed it and said, okay, this is reality giving me evidence of unworthiness, this is coming from inside of me somewhere, and you find the unworthiness inside of you, maybe you have to find its origins. Where did I learn this belief? What do I believe the benefits are of me believing that I'm unworthy? Is it to keep myself safe? Is it a belief that isn't actually mine? It's coming from somebody else. Where did this come from? Why do I believe that it's beneficial for me to hold on to this belief of unworthiness? And evolve it inside of you. And when you evolve it inside of you, your own light codes evolve. So when you look at this thing that once told you the story that was once programmed as unworthiness, you will see it as a completely different thing. Because you have reprogrammed your own light codes. You have edited that belief and you have reprogrammed your inner world, and therefore you're reprogramming your outer world. And it's the same with something in the quantum realm. Say you actually did want to manifest a castle. Here is the castle. So when you observe this castle, as you are, you're sending your own light codes to it in the quantum realm. You're creating the experience of this castle. But inside of you, you think you don't deserve it. And you're incapable of creating that for yourself. So you are sending those light codes to this castle that you've actually created in the quantum realm. It really exists. You're experiencing it. But when you download the information of that castle, it bumps into this belief, I don't deserve this, I'm not capable of having this. And therefore you're programming the actual experience that the quantum realm is showing you actually exists, because you cannot experience anything that is not you. The quantum realm is showing you the castle, but there's a belief that is programming you to believe that you don't deserve it. So if you look at this castle that you're experiencing in the quantum realm and you say, how come in the quantum realm I'm actually able to have this experience where I can actually see this happening, I can see this thing, why aren't I allowing myself to receive it in physical reality? There must be a belief inside of me that is telling me something, and you go inside of you and you find that belief. Oh, I don't think I'm capable of having a castle. Well, that is a paradox, because I've seen it. I've seen that it exists in my psyche, in the quantum realm for me. I was able to create it in the quantum realm, and there is no difference between the quantum realm and physical reality. So if I can experience it there, I can experience it here. So you look at the belief, I don't believe I'm capable, and you evolve that belief. And when you evolve that belief, you evolve the light codes. And then when you experience that thing in the quantum realm, you experience it as, I actually am capable of having it. And then you allow it to come into your reality, because you have overpowered, you've reprogrammed the belief that was programming this thing to not be able to come into your physical reality. So all of the power exists within you. And when you learn to program your own awareness, that really is when you can start creating some magic. I program my own light codes by right now I'm sitting in meditation and I am putting my awareness inside of myself, and I'm being aware that a higher power is aware of me. And I'm saying to myself, what awareness would I want the higher power that is always observing me to be aware of me? So I make sure that my own light codes are programmed to the code that I would want a higher power to be aware of me having. And that's how you program yourself. You program yourself by being the program that you want a higher power to observe you being, and then everything else aligns in your reality. And I suppose it's the same with the things that you're seeing. You want to observe these things how you want a higher power to observe you observing them. If a higher power sees you observing a part of reality and saying, I'm not worthy of this, a higher power is just going to say, okay, you're not worthy of that. Well, that's where you're at. You are not feeling worthy of that, so we won't bring it in. And that's how tuning your own state of being and sifting through, editing your own beliefs, evolving your own inner world is evolving your outer world. That is where the power really lies. If you have any comments or questions, please let me know. As usual, lots of love.